Alrighty. Jakob Poeltl. We heard the Golden State Warriors were offering a James Wiseman straight up for Jakob Poeltl, which the Spurs were like, nah, we value Poeltl higher than that. But we've also heard another team that's been persistent, and it continues to be persistent. Toronto Raptors. Poeltl has lifted his game to being one of the top defensive centers and just one of the most consistent centers in the league, arguably a top 10 center in the NBA. And his future, he's a full-time starter, he's putting up career numbers, and his future is two things are going to either happen. So they can't sign him to an extension due to the fact that because he's not eligible for a max, they can only give him 100% raise on his current salary, which I believe is, he makes like, right now it's like $9 million, and they can only pay him $15 million in an extension. He believes in the open market he can get up to 17 to 20 million a year. And if they don't trade him, it's because there's either a verbal commitment in place or there's a strong feeling from the front office that even if Poeltl tests free agency, he would re-sign with them. But if they trade him, it's because they believe he won't re-sign, and the team that he trades to more than likely probably will re-sign him, because the 7'1" center's original team that drafted him, the Toronto Raptors, have been wanting him. And also, Poeltl's a really good passer. He's averaging 3.5 assists a night. And the Raptors have retained interest in Poeltl since they traded him in the deal that brought Kawhi Leonard. And we've also heard the Boston Celtics been linked to them, but they've now appeared to be content with the roster. So it really just seems like the Raptors and kind of the Warriors in the background. And if we're looking at a Raptors deal, and Koloko, been great. Okay, Christian Koloko, I think, is a fantastic basketball player. But when we look at the salaries of this team, to get yourself Poeltl, I mean, you could do Thad Young, but my question is, if I'm the San Antonio Spurs, I want to make this trade worth my time. And I'm hearing Gary Trent might be on the market. And Gary Trent's a bit more expensive. But can I interest you in Josh Richardson? So if I sent you Josh Richardson and Jakob Poeltl, hear me out right here. Josh Richardson and Jakob Poeltl amounts to basically $21.5 million. Gary Trent, 17.35. So you got to find $4.2 million. Kem Birch, because the Spurs are only $97 million in salary cap, so they could take Kem Birch. They can go over. So if you send me Kem Birch and Gary Trent, I'll send you Jakob Poeltl and Josh Richardson. What do you guys think about that, Toronto Raptors fan? I think Josh Richardson would be huge for this team. And you get Jakob Poeltl, Gary Trent, who's rumored to go out. He joins a rebuilding franchise. He's 23. The Spurs now have Gary Trent, Devin Vassell, and Keldon Johnson. That's money. And now, if you guys don't like that, because if I'm the Spurs, I'm looking at the young good guys on this roster. I'm looking at OG Anunoby. I'm looking at Gary Trent, because I know Pascal and Scotty are off limits. And I'm not really interested in Matt Flynn. I'm not really like, Precious Chua would be nice, but I'm not 100% interested in that. So I'm more interested in either Gary Trent or OG Anunoby if I'm the Spurs. And I see that I can take money back, and I'm like, I have Josh Richardson who fits perfect for you guys, and I also have Jakob Poeltl who you guys really want. So let's get a deal done that you send me either. I think Gary Trent will be the one that more likely. Tell me, I think that's a decent deal. And even though you lose Gary Trent, you get yourself Josh Richardson, a 3-and-D wing who's a better defender than Gary Trent. And yes, he's not going to put up the points that Gary Trent does, but he's a solid 12 points per night scorer. And it's kind of the thing this team needs, and he fits the profile of the scheme that is. And I can just see Jay Rich in a, Raptors uniform. So let me hear your thoughts down below. It is interesting to see how this all plays out. But that's it from me, guys. Hope you guys do have a great day, because, yeah, I'm done. Bye.